Hello, friends, and welcome to Neon Lights Roleplay, and welcome to A Blade's Will Coalition of Steel. First, I'd like each and every one of my lovely, wonderful players today to introduce themselves, who they're playing, and where they can find you on this giant sea that is the internet. Starting with Foxy.
Hey there. I am Jesse, and I am playing Kazuki Uzumaki, and you can find me mostly just here on the internet. I don't know. I don't really have a channel or a Twitter or any of that stuff. I'm just hopping around, and yeah.
I'll go. Hello, everyone. It's me, Corndog McGraw. I will be playing Tanakita Akamichi. I'm here to get big.
get big, smush things, and eat all of the food.
Smack anyone who tries to take her cookies.
Wonderful.
I will cook them with my fists.
And I guess that leaves me. Hi guys, I'm Michelle. I will be your game maestro, your sage of the six paths, I guess, today. And today we'll be playing Kings of Forever's Naruto 5e supplement. By the way, just letting y'all know, first off, we threw out Naruto canon. Sorry. Not sorry, actually. We're not sorry at all. We threw out canon because canon... okay, I'll shutting up about that now. Second of all, apologies in advance for butchering Japanese, because we're going to say a lot of Japanese names and or titles, objects, things, and I think there's only one person in this entire group that has actually taken any sort of Japanese. So apologies in advance. I'd also like to start off with a bit of a content warning. So for our viewers here today, we will be discussing themes such as experimentation. There's going to possibly be some gore, things like non-consensual body modification, and violence in general. So letting y'all know in advance. But as I say, it's the year 455 after Shinobi. It's the end of August. And if you allow me to take just a moment, it's in the large amphitheater of the village Buten, the summons village, the area filled with summons of various kinds. And it's the third act of Kaya's Tyranny. Up on stage, you see the actress for Kaya proclaiming to the entire audience that chakra is something to be used, a tool to get strong, to conquer. And that was the theme for her reign for decades. And yet, at a seemingly innocuous point, a simple moment, she's assassinated by a strange, mysterious masked individual, along with a group of what maybe some figures in the audience might recognize as the original Kages. Well, my friends, we find ourselves once again in the village with Hazuki and Tanikita. Where are you in the village, actually?
Let's see. Oh,
There's only one place I'd be.
I'm going to assume Tanikita's loading up on food, and Hazuki, who knows the mission we're going into, is going to be wherever there is the most food to find her.
I'm going to the spicy ramen place.
The lizard, the tall lizard standing there is just.
I want to feel pain.
You're a regular there now?
Yes.
They
just sweating constantly at a specific table because I sit in the same spot every single time.
There's a big.
That is her seat
helping
now.
Of just the spiciest ramen. In fact, at this point, they offer you what looks like a very simple sort of it's like this sort of like cake. You're not sure what it is. It's like this like liquid but also like crunchy. Like the outside is this crunchy cake, but the inside is this warm, chewy, sort of like milky textured, flavored, like fried mochi. Have you ever had fried mochi?
Yes. I actually just went to Mochi Donuts by my house last weekend.
Yep. And they just hand you a plate of that along with this like wonderful sweet cream dip to go along with your incredibly spicy ramen. I
am happy as a clam and probably way too at peace and at ease right now for a shinobi. Someone who should like be caring about the war that's going on, but very much feels like she's on an extended vacation, just helping people with their trade lives. Just having a great time. It's been great. I love it here. I'll live here.
Alright, so Hazuki is gonna unfortunately crash this food party rather nonchalantly. Just wander up going, that's time for that. Yeah. So he's going to wander in, see her immediately and the large amount of food. Hey, Tanikita. Here for a bit, cause we might have things to do soon.
Like what?
You know, mission stuff. Lean in, realizing this to be surreptitious about this stuff. Going, I know the lady we made that contract with. Yeah. The supply route she set up for us, that's had some difficulties. It's not functioning anymore, kind. And the higher-ups kind of want us to fix that.
Alright. Should we just, like, make a new line?
Oh,
Or is it like, I need to have tools to fix things and rebuild them? Or is it like a sewer line? How do we fix it?
Okay, well, they more want us to figure out what happened, because, it's, in the woods north of town, and, supposed to figure out what happened to the people bringing stuff through. So, you know, gotta investigate.
Oh.
I know, I'm not excited about it either.
Are they going to send anyone, or is it just us? I only say just us because I also am slightly self-aware of what I bring to the table when it comes to investigations.
Well, neither of us are really for that, but I did receive a scroll from the higher-ups saying they are sending someone else to help us out. Someone with, specialization in intelligence.
Smart one?
I mean, they said specialization in intelligence. assume that means smart one.
Always
I
have to
mean,
watch out for the smart ones, because they're also the dumbest.
Oh, yeah, but they're better at this stuff, at the findy outy
Right,
things.
right. But then, like, you put them in a boxing match and they cry, which is like a really dumb move.
Yeah,
So,
well,
like,
that's what we're here
fine, it's fine. I'm working on compassion and empathy. You know, maybe it'll be someone super smart, resourceful, and just a real good vibe.
I mean, hey, I've had to work with a lot of people during this war, and I've liked all the members of our team. Even Muichiro. Boss is great.
Chihiro's a good person.
Anyway, so I think we'll be fine. They'll send someone, work with him. We'll investigate, probably do all the looky things, and then if anything goes wrong, you punch the problem and I explode the problem.
Damn right. And I reach
And
out
then
for fist bumps.
Yes! And then we come back and get more food. Huh?
Hell yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a solid plan. I just hope whoever they send with us this time doesn't go and get themselves captured again, because that's...
Listen, I'm sure this is our supply lines for... Okay, I don't know what the supply line is for, but I think in one of the briefing scrolls it said it was important, so I'm sure they're sending someone very capable. I just said they'll be in town. I'm sure they'll identify us. I guess we just gotta wait. So you just keep eating until then.
Yep. Yeah. Help yourself.
Oh, okay. Suzuki is gonna plop himself down and try some of that fried mochi stuff.
As you like go for it, you see Sonakita like tense up for a moment, like fuck, sharing, and then you like see her like pull that energy back in, and you know that she is actively trying to enjoy someone eating the food she got first.
Suzuki will slightly notice that, and then after a moment of deliberation, take one and go, "Thank you."
Help yourself.
The tall lizard just looks at you, Tanigita, gives you like this like very big fanged smirk, and then just like scoops up a freshly fried mochi and just plops another one right on top of your plate for your generosity. You're learning.
Yeah. Yep. Old dog, new tricks, you know. And then I just go back to eating and trying not to acknowledge the situation any further because I'm uncomfortable that people notice me.
Meanwhile, a tray slides in front of you, Hazuki. It's like a plate full of very freshly done takoyaki, but from the bright red color of the takoyaki, it's let's say it's quite spicy.
Oh boy. Well, Hazuki is from a place with a lot of spicy stuff and seafoods. So I gotta make a saving roll to see whether I burst out in tears when I take some of this stuff.
I mean, if you want, you can roll me some constitution.
Yeah, as a joke, let's So hold on, I'm sorry, is that just a d20?
It's a D20 plus con.
Plus con?
Oh my, that's a 2.
I mean, you
that's
rolled
a
a
2.
2.
That's a 2. That's a 2. That does not get better. That does not
Rough.
get better.
Rough, bud.
Okay, I think I can run with this if you're good.
You go for it.
Azuki looks at that as like, spicy food. Oh, we have this stuff all the time back in my home. Like, takoyaki, seafood. This is my food. takes a big old bite, sits still for a moment, no reaction, and then you just see tears forming and beginning to pour down his cheeks. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, this is. Oh man, it's good. Yeah. Oh God. By the way, do you happen to have any drinks at this stall?
Still
Delicious food
smirking.
you have here.
Still smirking, but like just nonchalantly hands you a tall glass of milk.
Thanks. Yep, that's good. Oh. Tilts his head back, chugs the entire glass of milk in one go. You know, I think I'm good on food. Oh, tiny key to try the rest.
Do you want me to finish that for you? Okay. I got it.
Yep, eat it, please.
I give you a nice pat on the back. It's a little bit like aggressive in nature, but like well-intentioned pat on the back, but also an unaware one because I'm also.
Yep. So do you get a big old wee there? This is just like good. Ow. Okay.
You'll get through it.
All right. Oh man, it's a great stall. I love the food.
Yeah, I like it.
And I really hope that guy gets here soon. So eager to get to work.
There we go. I think it's as like you're kind of like watching Hazuki kind of slowly turn red like a cartoon character, that just like a voice kind of silkily calls behind his head, just, I do hope that one isn't going to begin spitting steam soon. Hello, you both.
Hey.
Oh.
Hazuki turns around, trying to wipe the tears from his eyes, and eventually pulling down his goggles just to try and hide his reactions better. Hey there! Wait a minute! Swats.
Yamanaka Sora, at your service.
That one!
Madam Akamichi, it is good to see you again.
Just the biggest mouthful of food. Sure. Yeah. And just starts gargling what broth is in there just to avoid this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he just kind of looks around and just, and you, I believe, must be Uzumaki Hazuki, tuning ranks, originally from Fire, yes?
On, boss. That's it.
I've read your info card. Impressive for one so, let's say, uneventful before the war.
Yeah, well, I guess, the fireworks, work with my family helped me refine my fire jutsu. Got me, served as an unconventional bit of training, but seems to be working out.
Well, in that case, we are certainly both here for reasons that are not conventional. But rumor is that you were the one shinobi to call out for me when I was captured. The queen herself told me.
It was.
Thank you for that. I can't imagine it was an easy ask. I've not been much more than a burden recently.
Hazuki, despite his red face and still flustered composure, will give an enthusiastic double thumbs up to this. Hey, it's war. Crazy things happen. All trying to get by, and honestly, I promised I would ask about you, and I'm glad I did, if that's the reason you got out. Oh, hey, we're all here now, huh?
You promised? Promised whom?
Our team member, the lightning bug boy.
Ichizu.
Chizu. Yeah, that's the one.
Sora cuts his eyes for a half second and, noticeably enough, tucks a bit of hair behind his ear and just... That's very kind of him.
He seemed pretty intent about it. Oh, glad I can help.
I would
And hey,
hope I find time to speak with him soon. He's a very good friend.
yeah. Been a while since I chatted to him as well. But if we want to talk favors or whatever, you're here to help us with our investigation, yeah?
Indeed, I hear you all are searching for a supply line or issues with one. Yes?
Yes. We, courtesy of me, and Tanikita here as well, worked out a little bit of a trade deal with a local trader here,
Hmm.
name of Mai. Who's had the goods coming in for us through a little, shall we say, off the table route, and recently both her and some of the higher ups let me know that trade route isn't working so much these days, and we're not sure why. That's what we're here to find out. One bit of intelligence I do have, which you were informed as well, is we're pretty sure it's not the Alliance of Heaven messing with our trade route.
Hmm.
Don't got a lot of other things. I know where we're supposed to look. We just know it doesn't seem to be Heaven. Then that's probably why they sent an intelligence specialist.
Hmm.
And backed you up with us in case anything goes wrong. Right,
Well,
Tanikita?
Yep. Yep. Hmm. Yes. Backed up with us.
Sir Uzumaki, I apologize for doing this so recently after we meeting, but could I have a moment with our friend here?
Of course! Sure! I want to go get another drink anyway.
I wish you
Suzuki
best of luck with that.
Appreciate it. Suzuki will jump up and begin looking for any place selling the coldest looking drink possible.
I hear a soft milk tea might be helpful.
Thank you. He'll just nonchalantly sidle off, giving you two some
Sora will
space.
just very slowly and deliberately sit in that seat and look at his hands and just. So, been a bit, yes?
Yeah.
Anything new happened while I was gone?
Uh, Made a friend. It's a caterpillar.
A summon? Are you signing a contract?
Maybe. I don't really know. I don't know anything about contracts.
Well, Sora will lift. He has kind of like a hip pouch that's a lot like wider than other ones. He opens that one. You can see there's actually like a series of field journals. He pulls one of them and starts to shift through it. And it's just an entire book on different summoning clans and contracts, and just, well, I'm not exactly an expert in the field, but I've done my research. I could give you information on the basics at least. I will say that just taking on a contract makes you rare amongst the Coalition of Steel forces. You'll be marked out as someone of certain importance. Summons don't tend to move too far out of their own territory. Speak with outsiders is, well, even more rare.
Whoa. Uh, I'm just gonna. If you don't. I'm. So, I'm sorry for being awful to you before you were, captured.
You don't have to do that.
I think I do. It was kind of awful of me to say. I still think it was stupid on your behalf to do that, but I didn't need to be a dick about it. And that's what I'm apologizing for.
Well, if you will apologize for being a dick, as you say, Then I will do so, not seeing the wisdom in your words. This is a war, after all. I cannot afford to simply wait and hope for it to end. Not as long as I'm here.
Yep. That's exactly what I meant. I'm glad you understood.
I want to say no hard feelings, but, well, you spend 3.5 weeks getting beat on by pirates. You tend to think about things that pissed you off most recently for a while. So, maybe I'm still holding a bit of a grudge. But, we can work on that. Yes?
Yes, and also same. Grudge holding. But we'll work on it. In Tanakita's mind, like, part of the reason why we had to go fight the Pirate Queen is indeed because of Sora. And she's like, we had a whole nother second fight because this dum-dum, even though that's not why they were there. The fact that it was brought up at the very end that Sora was there, like, she's too dumb to remember what the actual mission was about. She's just like, oh, that's right. We went there for Sora.
I mean, hey.
Got himself captured. And it's just like her being like, yeah, there's still that grudge there. Okay, I found it. There it is.
That's
working on being compassionate.
Hey,
not overnight.
She's working, and that's okay. I think
trying to be a better person for caterpillars.
For caterpillars.
I think he holds
not just for caterpillars, but for herself.
I mean, yeah, someday. People too. People and caterpillars too. Both. I think there's a moment of Sora like trying to find a response and not, and instead just kind of closes the summoning notebook. Puts it down and slides it forward towards the table. He is not taking his hand off of it yet, and just says that as a token of our treaty of armistice, I'll offer you this. And before
you say that, what is armistice? I need to know what I'm agreeing to.
It's when two sides of a war agree to stop fighting for a while.
We're on the same side.
Yeah. Let's remember that, right?
Yeah,
okay. He just taps the notebook and says, the notebook is free. My handwriting's a bit rough, but it's 455 pages on summoning clans, basic information on summoning jutsu, techniques it can be used with, and best ways to combine with other ninjutsu techniques. The advice I'll give is the token. Don't tell anyone above lieutenant status about your summoning contract.
Why?
I don't have a full answer for you yet. In fact, I believe I'll get more of that answer on this very mission. What I can tell you, though, is that I gained information while I was away. And more so since... reason to believe there are those in the Coalition of Steel military who cannot be trusted. Many of those may be some in the highest positions of power.
Okay, we're in like one of those not our side, not their side spaces right now. So I think we can be grateful in that instance, but be careful saying that kind of stuff because some might count it as a form of treason.
I agree entirely. But once I learned the things that I learned, I figured I could tuck them quietly under my spine, go back to being a good little soldier and hope for the best. Or I could toughen up a bit. And he kind of smiles a little tiny bit.
It's not necessarily a smirk that comes to Tanakita's face as you say that, but like just the slightest release of tension as like she both understands like the sentiment, but she's like, okay, like I think he's taking it a little bit seriously. Like I can chill the fuck out for a second.
I think he looks up and sees Hazuki and just says, our third member will be returning soon. We should head out while we still have daylight. Just know that, well, be on the lookout for things that don't seem easily explainable. And not just things that our superiors would ask for. There are some things I think even they would not want us asking.
Tanakita is gonna lean in a little bit closer to Hazuki as like we start like the whole stand-up process, being like, this guy is real cryptic.
Oh, he's an intelligence operative. That's the job.
Right, but if you were intelligent, wouldn't you want to explain something clearly?
Think like you gotta be intelligent to I think it's the job.
They're just full of themselves. They speak in codes just to make other people feel bad.
I don't know. I'm not an intelligence operative. That's not what they hired me for.
Neither am I. Just like two people bickering in this corner of like, what the hell? I don't know what he just meant. He said all these
the
words.
Operative definitely can't hear them.
Yeah, definitely can't.
I think, if you guys don't mind, now's a good time to find yourselves. Well, it's been a little bit. You guys have been walking through, traveling through the forest. It's almost idyllic, and Hazuki and Tanakita, I'm sure you've recalled when you frantically ran after Tsubaki, the feel of the forest. But that frantic energy of when you first chased that unfortunate delivery boy into the forest isn't there. It's this beautiful, peaceful... There's no way to put it. It just feels calm, tranquil.
I think Hazuki was there for the delivery boy, but he was there for the standoff.
You were there for the standoff.
Yeah. So Hazuki's just gonna take a deep breath, being like, "Oh man, this is feels a lot more relaxed than the last time we were in here." But considering who we ran into last time, I'm not gonna let my guard down.
And who was that?
Oh, it was Moichiro knew him.
Inazuma.
Yeah.
They didn't seem friendly in any way, shape, or form. In fact, it was like they had... The guy that we saw stole a scroll that Moichiro wanted, and then that got weird. I think he did he give it back? Did he try to give it back?
Oh, he threw it at He threw it to Moichiro, and he said something. They were arguing a lot about.
And it got real tense. All I know is I felt like everything in my body was ready to just bolt.
Thora flips another book out of his little pack and like flips it open. It's a small red one, which he starts moving his way through, and just white hair, white and red clan markings on the face, a bit like Moichiro, but closer in tone to someone like me.
Definitely Inazuma. Yeah, they were arguing because the other guy was... Moichiro called him the heir?
Inazuma Sen is who you're looking for. Used to be the heir of the clan. Well, as far as I know, he left under mysterious circumstances when he was very young. Grew up in Glacier. Most information about it is classified. The Inazuma aren't one to let their personal matters get public. But from what I understand, he is, well, currently a shinobi in enemy forces. Special forces, no less, actually. 147 confirmed kills, 37 A-rank to S-rank complete missions, at least 80% casualty rate. Leon site order in 3 countries.
I don't have my notebook. This is a lot of things to say to us.
He killed a lot of people, and we might have been some of them, but we weren't. I'm not sure why. I'm just really glad he's not here, and the woods seem a lot calmer. That said, we haven't found whatever was messing with the supply routes yet, so we keep going.
And if we know it's not heaven, then we know it's not him.
It's true. He felt weird. Everything about that guy just seemed off, so... I don't know. It definitely doesn't feel like he was around.
Sora cuts his eyes immediately, like almost like reloading a fucking like weapon, like drops the bingo book down for another black book, much more recent, opens it up and like kind of like draws like There's like a sleeve inside of his, like a pocket inside of his sleeve. He like flings his hand, a small pen comes out, looks over, and just weird how.
It was. There's menacing, and then. Not one of those chakra sensey people. Just things felt weird around him, and we did have the medical nin, the Reaper. He was with us. And
Tsubaki.
Tsubaki, yeah.
And she recognized the aura about him.
She didn't seem. She felt. Didn't seem happy. I was not at my best after that little encounter, so I can't remember everything that got said, but she seemed really troubled. Like
That
concerned.
is concerning. You can see he's definitely scrawling down notes in this book, but doesn't say much about it. Just that is concerning. I don't want to distract us from our mission right now, so let us keep moving for the time being. But
yeah,
if you recall any more information about this encounter, please feel free to share.
Sure. Hey, maybe we can help figure out, because I haven't seen Moichiro since. So, but yeah, mission from the bosses. Let's keep going. The notes I have say it's more north into the forest, I guess. So
If it's a supply
As
line,
long
then we're
as-
going to have rally positions somewhere around. Stockpiles, supply line, or stockpiles, supply points, and things like that. If we find one of those and it's not damaged, we can probably get some good info on it. And if it is damaged, then maybe we can figure out who did it.
it's true. Right. We'll keep a lookout for that.
Has anyone noticed how quiet it is?
Is it uncomfortably quiet?
Very uncomfortably quiet.
I think the second it started getting uncomfortable while these two were talking, Tanakita would have just been like, what? Aren't there sounds happening right now?
You're
Like she's used to there being noise, like background sound, especially with like the amount of time she's recently spent in the nearby forest. Like she's like, okay, something about this. Does she know what that is? No. But she's like gonna let them kind of bicker for a moment, or not bicker, but communicate with one another and let Sora try to use brains to figure out what the hell is happening.
Yeah.
Just gonna try to like look around,
It is-
check the arena.
It certainly is strangely quiet. Almost. Can I roll an illusion check to make sure we aren't currently under a genjutsu?
You may, in fact, roll an illusion check.
I'm gonna do exactly that. I also have a bit of a
Ooh,
bonus
I
to
should
that.
never roll that.
I have a bit of a bonus to that. I gotta make sure I'm looking at it. What is it? Not that one.
This
It's
is why it's good to have an intelligence operative on the team.
A hard worker.
Is that what I am? Am I a hard worker? Is that
One
that
of
what I'm
them,
doing?
one of them, there smart people.
One of them there smart ones. I don't know about all that.
One of them ninjas who do
Yes,
ninjas.
I have mental sight. Sorry, not mental sight. That's the wrong one. It's I'm missing the thing. It's never mind. Okay, I don't have it. That's fine. I'm gonna just roll my illusion then and see what's going on. Ignore everything I just said. Here comes the illusion. That is a 14 plus my illusion bonus of 9 for a grand total of 23.
23. That's really good. That's like really good.
It's almost like I'm good at being
So-
smart.
So Sora, you feel the vaguest brush. Like it's not affecting you directly. In fact, you imagine it's not even you. As a Yamanaka, you can extend your senses pretty far. What you're detecting is something that's at the edge of your sort of like mental perception. It's not quite there.
So, I have mental sight. It's a 5th level Yamanaka boon. You can sense the presence of other creatures' thoughts by making a wisdom insight check. You cannot hear or read them, only sense their presence. Can I do that one time?
You may.
Here comes that wisdom insight check one time. My insight bonus is high.
Here go. Here's that smart person stuff.
Insight is a +9 as well, and I rolled an 18, so that's a 27.
27.
Here's
All
that
right.
smart person stuff.
You ping on your radar in the direction of that sort of illusion. 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumbled. It's not like a person's thoughts, but it's also not like a beast's thoughts. Like you know, like you've brushed upon the minds of animals before. You know what the feel of that is. You know the feel of a thinking human mind is. This is some sort of twisted in between, just chittering, screaming, just whatever it is.
Yeah, I think as we're walking, Sora just kind of stops and just and grabs at his head a bit. Just what in the? Those aren't.
But whatever it is, you feel them perk up in alertness, as if your brush has alerted them to your presence.
Oh no. Some things are out there. They're not people. They're not beasts. But they do know we're here.
Oh boy.
Heal yourself.
He's gonna start unfastening all the different firework powder canisters on his body. Not human, not beast, huh? I really hope it's not more elementals.
You hear a distorted sort of roar, like a pack of wolves, but just this, like with grating sounds in it, an edge. Coming from the north.
Well, I think we may have found our problem. Nikita, get ready to punch it. I'm gonna get ready to burn it. Sora, what do you do during these times?
I
Okay, you stay behind Tanikita.
And they rush at you.
No! Hang on, I have something. Sorry. Like, while they're approaching, I was just reading this, and I scrolled away from
Go for it. But as
it.
you can go ahead
The
and do
enhanced patience I'm looking to.
You can go ahead. Go ahead and
settle
do that.
into.
And just as you can see them through, like, just shadows jumping between the trees, some sort of... Did any of you guys encounter the large abomination?
I
in the
certainly
forest?
didn't.
That's gonna be a nah, boss. Only large abominations I've found are those elementals from...
I think it's Tanikita. You might have been the only one to have been there.
Yes.
But you can see that twisted flesh, but instead of that ginormous creature, it's these small, almost humanoid beings, and they're coming very fast. I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Initiative. All right, I get to add my intelligence mod to that, so that's a little bit better than nothing.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, I'll add your tokens in.
I've got a flat
Initiative,
20.
Just a 1d20.
Yeah. Plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh, I think I got some of that. Hold on, let me check. Dex is +2. Oh, that's a roll. That's 11. That'll do, I guess.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, both have your proficiency bonus. So that's gonna give you
Oh, so it's plus. So I have a 17.
I have a flat 20.
Oh, my proficiency bonus is +5.
It's gonna be half of that.
Oh
So
wait, half
3.
of that. So 3.
So plus 3
3
from that.
plus 11, 14.
Nice.
All right.
It's better. I like that number a lot more than 11.
All right. Well then, Sora, you have first move.
All right. How far away are these things, and what's their overall spread around is looking like?
So you can see the various shadows moving. It looks like they're coming around in pairs as you take a look through. They're currently at a distance of about 100 meters or 100 feet away from you.
Okay. About 100 feet
Or-
away from me. All right.
Or at
and
least the two closest are at 100 feet away from you.
Okay. In that case, how far away can I be to do this thing? Just I can see them, 60 feet from me. Okay. Sora is going to. I'm actually gonna if they're about 100 feet from us, then I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna activate one of my plans. I guess is that the best thing I can do right now. Let me make sure I'm using the right one. Give me 1 second. Yeah, here we go. Got you covered. No problem. So I am going to spend my action to activate the bishop's plan. So currently, any hostile creature that gets closer to than 60 feet to me takes -2 on attack rolls when they attack anybody besides me, or anybody, even me. So I'm gonna activate. So basically, Sora's gonna step back a bit and just defensive formations. Kind of keep the front line. Hazuki, play for the left wing, and like kind of ask you to kind of like position you to a relative position, and like he's trying to seem like he knows what he's doing right now, but he's still incredibly nervous.
Hazuki is gonna take up that position. All right, you're the smart one. You got it.
And then I will take my he will take the rest of his turn to start to draw materials from his pack and like sort of begin to make a bit of a satchel, and then he ends up kind of pulling a large sort of like paper covered box of some kind tied to a kunai. He is going to throw that kunai about as far as he can in front of him, so it's like about 30-40 feet in front of him. The kunai will stick in the ground, the small paper box will kind of float above it and just kind of sit in front of him. Just don't run near that. Which doesn't actually mean anything literally, because I can designate that you guys can't activate it, so.
Hazuki is already envisioning it as some kind of bomb. He knows about explosives.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong.
And the two in front sort of just shift their way in between the trees, getting very fast. They cross a distance of 70 feet in the blink of an eye, getting right near. Well, I'm assuming where that little floating box is. Anything happens?
I'm gonna need them both to make dexterity saving throws.
All right. And 2.
What's the rolls?
We've got a 6 and a 21.
The 6 is gonna definitely fail. The 21 is probably gonna pass. Honestly, I'm pretty sure. I'll check these safer wires. Not as important. So yeah, as it passes over the paper bag ruptures, and a set of bolas all go flying out in either direction. One of them is able to just kind of bat them aside, but the other ones are just wrapped around like the legs and arms, kind of it winds it up around it. It is restrained, and it's going to need to make a dexterity sleight of hand or athletics roll to get out of it each turn.
Oh, I can work with that.
So yeah, Sora will just nice. They'll still work.
Great.
And that's my turn, honestly.
Yeah.
I got nothing else.
Tanikita. But the leaders of the pack are within 30 feet of y'all.
Can we see more clearly what they are?
Yeah, actually, give me a sec. Let me describe them for you. They look human, sort of. If a human was missing all of their hair and if they were covered in these strange growths and scales almost. In fact, Hazuki, you recall those sort of like curse lines, and actually it would probably look more familiar to Sora, who's been up and close and personal with the cursed body. But it's like those that, and you, now that they're so close, you can feel that malevolent chakra, just like an aura around them, an oppressive aura.
For the
They've
curse
got-
lines,
Like their hands are claws. They've got a giant tail. It's almost like the chakra beast, but twisted, fleshy.
that's not normal.
Sora's face immediately is dropping. Like, he looks like he just saw a ghost. Like, he looks horrified right now. Just, mages, no.
Smart boy, what are we dealing with?
Just, I'm not sure yet, but please, don't let them do anything serious to you. Keep your distance, if you can.
Oh, that's my specialty. He glances nervously over at Tanakita.
Whose turn it is right now, right, Michelle?
It is Tanakita's turn.
As you like mentioned staying away from them, or like not getting close to them, Tanakita is going to take 2 running steps forward. And then I would like to perform a high jump kick
Oh,
that
shit.
propels me towards a target creature I can see within range. Basically, I want to use my dynamic entry on one of the pack leader's faces.
Yes!
All right. Are you aiming for the one that's currently restrained and therefore has disadvantage, or are you aiming for the one that's free?
I'm aiming for the one that's free.
All right. Go ahead and you can make that.
I don't
roll.
want to get next to the one that's trapped because I have a feeling my fire throwing friend is going to be able to like hit that one real nice if it's contained. So I'm going for the one that's free. Okay. Which D20, you guys? Blue and gold, the oil spill, or the rose gold?
Rose gold, no question. The rose gold, yeah. Get fancy on him.
Rose gold.
Give him give him class, give him status, give him elegance.
15 plus. Okay. I add. Oh, it's my foot. Okay, cool. So then I do so it's +9, so 24 to hit.
All right, that hits.
Sorry, math is super hard right now. And then, so it's the E8 plus the other stuff. Beep, boop, beep. 2d12, not 12d12. That would be so nice.
Oh my god, that'd be incredible. Holy hell.
Let's just
12
delete the
crazy.
problem.
Okay, 7 plus 5 plus 3, so 15. Plus.
Hmm.
15 plus 3. That doesn't seem right. No, 15 plus 4. 19. There we go.
19, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Gonna quick roll a save.
19 damage. I think I did the math right.
Okay.
I like 19. That's a good number.
I don't know how to play Naruto. I don't even know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. The system is like you. I'm just garbage. I'm garbage, Kimmy.
You actually played this game? I thought you just like talked to your friends and like.
I haven't updated a lot of my sheet. I'm being completely honest. Like, there's cooler jutsus I should probably have.
Listen,
I just want to get picked.
Well, listen,
just-
you can. It's working. You're getting big.
I have a one-track mind.
It's
You're
effective
kicking-
one-track mind.
You're kicking mutant wolf people with scales in the face with a flying
Yep.
kick. I'd say you're doing just fine.
Just dropping a heel on him.
So you slam into this, the one that's free, and your foot just puddles this creature. Except it's not quite dead. In fact, as you remove your foot, you can feel the flesh just start to, like, you actually almost feel the flesh start to mend around your foot before you pull it out.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh no.
But it doesn't.
Twen-
It doesn't look good, right? It's definitely like it's slowed down significantly, and you can hear just like this screeching sort of sound, and just like the twitch of a finger. So it's definitely very weakened, but it's still alive.
What are these things?
Oh no, but I'm gonna kill him with fire.
Please do.
I'm going to spend my bonus action to use the key points or combo points. Spend one combo point to get dodge action as a bonus action, because oh no. And then I'm just gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna get away from this. I don't like that it like mended around me. That was gross.
I'm also
So
gonna.
I'm gonna use the dodge bonus action and then scooch my butt back.
I'm gonna throw a reaction to enhance my plan with a brave order. So that means rather than just getting -2 to attack rolls, then that actually I think it's now disadvantage. Or, let me see. Yes, the knight's plan. Yeah. Yep. So those guys are gonna roll disadvantage on attack rolls until next turn. Sorry.
Love it.
Until the end. Yeah. So actually, yeah. So yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And sorry, it actually lasts for a number of rounds equal to my intelligence modifier. So it's not just for this round that they have disadvantage. They have disadvantage for the next 3 rounds.
Yes,
Alright.
smart guy. Yes, smart guy ninja stuff.
Nice.
So smart they can't hit us good.
You say that now.
Well, here's hoping.
He's so
I'm real
smart
big.
they hit us less good.
Alright. At this point, you see 2 other shadows sprint in. They're closing in. In fact, the one in the front sort of just bounds towards you, Tanakita, and aims a swipe at you. Now, since this is a disadvantage,
Disadvantage, baby.
although they also they have both advantage and disadvantage, so that's
So it's just
It's gonna
cancel
be a
out.
flat roll.
it's a flat roll, but that's a 20, so that's a 26.
Ouch.
Oh,
yeah.
but minus two, so that's a 24.
4.
Double check. I think I'm only at 20.
Okay. And the one in the second pair. The
Also,
one in
it's
front,
not -2 anymore. It's only disadvantage.
only disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's still 20.
They're gonna deal 28 bludgeoning damage by swapping you across the chest with their jagged tail.
No more Miss Nice Lady.
When you sit up in the chair.
I have to get in the game now.
Alright, yeah, you hit me for 28 damage. Now I'm paying attention.
Yep. The second
I could
one,
die.
the second one is still a little. Second part of their pair is still a little bit out there. You can see that they're probably about one. They're only a little bit far away from you, so you think in another couple seconds they'll be right on top of you.
Excuse me.
Distance-wise, they're at about 70 feet away from you guys.
All right. That's okay. Fair enough.
Thanks. Alright.
So in one turn, they'd be right on top of you.
That's concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Hazuki.
All right. Time for me to do that thing I do. So we got, let's see, 2 up close.
You've got 3 up close now.
3.
One's restrained though.
Oh, I forgot one of my reactions. Is it too late?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I forgot that I gave myself the body fat cushion.
Body fat
Which
cushion.
I expand my body like a balloon, reducing the damage by cushioning impact. I gain immunity to bludgeoning and slashing damage.
Oh!
I also gain resistance to earth, water, and wind damage until the start of my next turn.
Get fucking guard canceled, you fucking loser! You fucking casual! Holy shit! Get fucking
But
perfect
I would also
parry.
like to mention I gain vulnerability to piercing and lightning.
Wait, so what hurts you?
Lightning and piercing damage?
Yeah, vulnerability to those things, but resistance to bludgeoning
okay.
and flashing.
Which
Sorry,
I just got bludgeoned to, like, Kingdom Come, so...
Yeah, my
No
Good
thanks,
fucking
I'm
call.
taking those hit points back.
Hella good reaction.
You snatch your hit points from the jaws of not hit
The
points.
jaws of this thing in front of us
I'm
trying to murder
doing
us.
my best.
Yeah.
You're doing
Sometimes
so
it
good.
just takes me halfway into someone else's turn to realize that I had a reaction.
Nah, it's all good. It
You're-
happens.
It was the second you, Foxy, said that, like, I used my reaction. I was like, do I have those? I'm learning, everybody. I'm learning.
Your best is literally parrying all the damage they just dealt, so that's pretty good.
I'm amazing. I'm
Proud
so
of you.
good at this game.
You do it so great.
Alright.
You are doing amazing.
Hazuki, lights and bitches on fire.
Oh, yeah, I'm just looking at the biggest, flamiest light people on fire things I got. So we got 3 of them in front of us, yeah?
You
One
do.
of them restrained. How close would those 3 be? If you had to assign a radius to it.
So the ones closest to you, the 3 closest to you are within 30 feet of you.
Right?
And then the so the 4th that's closest to you is about 70 feet away.
Those 3 that are in our faces, are they up close to each other?
Yeah, I imagine so because the Tanikita took like a dodge action to get away from them, so they're relatively close. I'd say they're within like 10 to 20 feet of each other.
Oh, perfect. This is literally what my character is for. He's gonna, now starting to get into his element, crack open some of those firework powder cases and be like, I think the agreement was kill them with fire? Gonna crank out a great fireball.
Nice.
Which hits things within a 25-foot radius sphere. So I'm gonna get all 3 of those ones ahead of us, being like, "Hey, Tanikita, heads up!" Avoiding her since she's closer to us, and just gonna casually lob that fire jutsu over her head to burst into being. Let me see what kind of rolls they need to make for this. Or what kind of rolls I need to make for this. So yeah, I breathe a stream of fire over her head, and then it slams down on the ground into a big-ass fireball. And they have to succeed on a dex saving throw, determine whether they take full or half damage.
Alright. So for the first one that's restrained. And
If it's the dex throw, they automatically get 10.
okay, so then so they automatically get
Isn't
10,
that
so
how
they
that, how
fail.
that works? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me look that up. Hold up.
And double check. Second one is definitely failing. That's the one that was smushed under Tanikita's foot.
Oh yeah.
And the last one is right there. They also get advantage on saving dex
Oh,
saving throws.
yeah. Sorry. It's not that you're out of 10. You automatically failed strength and dex
Okay,
saves when
so
restrained
the first
or
one,
unconscious.
the first one automatically failed. The second one also failed. The third one is apparently dodging, unless you 23 is not good enough for that.
So I'm sorry. How do I check?
It would be based on
whether
your
it's fine?
ninjutsu saving throw.
Okay, so my ninjutsu saving throw is a 16.
So then, yeah, that beats it.
Okay. Yeah. So then they will now take. Wait, this is one of the ones I enhanced, so I need to remember how this works. Alright, give me one moment.
Ooh, lots of damage.
Yeah, this is the one where, let's see. Oh, I just add another die of damage. Okay, so this does. Let's see. I roll 4d12. The one that dodged takes a half as much of whatever I roll. Let me. The best rolls, but 19.
Okay, 19. Let me just Oh, hello. That's the first one. That's the second one. Ooh, okay, so the one caught up in the net screeches as it burns. You can smell the flesh. Well, it smells like cooked meat, which is a little. Yeah. I mean, like, on one hand, it's not like it doesn't smell like rotting flesh, so you know, it's not like it. But the second one that Tanakita had previously flattened just writhes as it burns to a crisp. The third one is. So the first and the third, they're on fire. And it looks like their flesh is just bubbling around, trying to heal over whatever is burning.
You know, this is the one time I really don't think I like watching something burn. That's just not right.
But it is cutting their healing.
Yeah. I guess I just need more fire.
That will be the plan.
Yep. Burning them all.
Alright. Is that all you're gonna do, Hazuki?
Yeah, the second turn, I think I'm gonna do it. So if I reserve that for like dodgy stuff.
Your reaction?
Yeah,
You
hold
can.
on.
You have a bonus action.
Yeah, if you have a
You've
bonus, you
used
can do
your
that.
action. So if you have anything for a bonus action, you can do that.
And is that just like I can lob? It's so another thing that just costs one action.
Plus a bonus
No,
action.
it has to cost a bonus action.
Ooh, let me check for bonus action. Okay.
In the meantime, Tanakita, you're right next to that one that tried to, well, bludgeon you with its tail. You can feel just this malevolent aura sinking. It's like it's really close to you, and it's just sort of like you can feel your concentration falter. You have disadvantage on any jutsu.
Ah.
Oh.
Well, fuck you too.
That's so bad. Oh no.
Don't
Wait,
worry,
hold
guys.
on.
I'll be fine.
I was reading my abilities and I caught the tail end of that. What is it doing?
Disadvantage on all
Tanakita
jutsu?
is really close to, and the malevolent aura of this creature thing is disrupting, causing a disruption in Tanakita's chakra. So she has disadvantage on casting jutsus.
Oh, that's so bad. Keep
Right?
these okay. Hey, by the way, Sora, do you got a weapon?
Sora reaches into his pocket, and draws two like knuckle-bladed kunai and just kind of flips them. I'm not well practiced, but I can use these.
I see him real quick.
Sure.
You're gonna get them back, and they're gonna be real nice.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Flame Coat on his weapons. Wait, hold on, is that how that works? Bonus action.
My body's a weapon. Cover me in
Hold on.
flames.
That might hurt you.
I'll be fine.
I'm built different. I can take it.
Yes, okay. The weapon is engulfed in fire chakra, coating it in flames that will enhance the lethality. Yeah, so basically, if he hits something with those, they will take an additional 1d6 damage. So I am gonna whir him through the air a few times, and then they are gonna light on fire. The fire is gonna be fire chakra clinging closely to the weapons, and be like, if fire's good, I think you'll like these. Hands them back to Sora.
I thank you. Not sure how well I use them, but I'll try.
No. Oh, now you got fire.
He just kind of like animates switch up a bit and just, I can cast fire jutsu, you know.
Oh, I didn't. Oh. Oh. You go anyway.
As he's
Sorry
holding
about
the like the sort of the burning like knuckles though for a bit, he watches the blades on him and thinks about like kind of like throws a few punches and just thinks, I think I have a plan though. Actually, I'm gonna look at where Tanakita is in the midst of. Look, GM. How many of these things are alive?
So there's 5 that are still alive. 2
Okay.
have been pretty injured, but 5 are still around.
As in, okay, so 2 are down and 5 are still like moving.
Yeah. 2 are down. Well, no, 2 are down. 3 are still moving. 1 is definitely dead.
Okay.
Like.
So when you say down, it's in like they're gonna get back up.
They're gonna get back up.
Well, fuck. Okay, cool.
They can
So,
heal
all right.
themselves.
Okay, cool. Got it. Not a problem. Understandable. Got it. Not a problem. Sora's gonna look at all these this happening. Gonna look at Tanakita, look at Hazuki, think for a second, and just go, "Oh, this is a horrible plan." And I know it's not my turn yet, but I'm just gonna like, prepared to start taking off, running towards Tanakita.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm assuming Hazuki, your turn's over.
Yes, that's it. Sorry. Hazuki is done. He threw a fireball. He lit some more stuff on fire. He's good.
All right. Oh, it's an 18. Actually, remind me again what everyone's passive perception is.
Oh, don't ask me.
I'm pretty sure.
9.
My perception.
Oh, only 14, actually, surprisingly.
Where do I check my perception?
It's under your skills.
Yep, there's passive
Oh.
perception and passive insight.
Oh, 16.
Okay.
I am, despite my stupidity, I'm really good at noticing things.
Awesome. Well, regardless, you don't notice anything.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Right.
Sora, it is now your turn.
All right. Sora's gonna take off running towards Tanakita, get close to her. He's going to let her know just.
You're entering with it. You're getting close to Tanakita.
I
You're
am
entering
aware.
the field.
I am aware that's going to cause me some problems with things.
You're in the fuck you zone.
Yep. Okay. So disadvantage on ninjutsu. That's totally fine. Not a problem.
Not ninjutsu, it's jutsu.
Okay, jutsu. In that case, I want to do.
Period.
Let me do a thing real quick, GM. Would you mind if I quickly take? I think this is a bonus action for me. To try to analyze weakness real quick. Sorry, split weakness. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Bonus action. Yes.
I don't know what that does.
So I need to. So my attack and damage rolls with weapons that have finesse property against target. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So that's yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what? 1 second. Never mind. Right. So instead, I am going to I'm gonna throw my split weakness on Tanakita, because when I throw it on an ally, what they do is they can consume it to add my intelligence modifier to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw they make. And that's the thing they can do. So keep in mind, at some point, Tanakita, whenever you want, you can add a +3 to an attack roll, saving throw, or other thing you gotta do. So just hold that in mind where you need to. That's my bonus action. I'm gonna take my action to probably switch my plan up. I'm thinking. No, actually, no. Disadvantage is going really fucking well, actually. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna hold that to keep them doing. Actually, you know what? Nope. Switching my plan up entirely. Actually, I'm gonna switch my plan using my action. Actually, I use my reaction for that. Using my reaction, I'm gonna switch my plan over to the Rook's plan, which means that instead of taking disadvantage on attacks, they are going to, as I'm enhancing this one, they're going to roll damage twice and take the lower result when they roll damage. So enjoy that. They get disadvantage on damage rolls, basically. Enjoy that. So Sora basically is going to literally start running towards Tanakita. As he's kind of running in, he's watching their attack patterns. Just, okay, brave. And like timing it out. And like as he lands, he literally just like slams into Tanakita's massive fucking biceps. He's a fucking moron like that. Just, grabs onto it because he's kind of fucking scared right now and just looks up at her and just says, 7 seconds between left claw swipe, back step 3, and then look right. As basically he's going to try to like help you like avoid the worst of their swings when you're fighting.
Cool.
Alright.
Saying fighting words so Tanakita understands.
Yeah. And he's like
speaking
literally
my language.
So it's like I think there's even like a fun moment of like Tanakita like you looking over and like watching as like this normally very, very timid guy is literally doing his best to just like both look at them and then look down at your feet and constantly keep following your footwork as you're fighting. Very sloppily, obviously. The idea is he's going to stay behind you to get a rough idea of where you are so that he can basically estimate where their attacks will come from based on where you are. This puts him at risk, certainly, but he's trying his best to be helpful to you right now.
Ooh.
So, I'm guessing that's it for your turn?
I have 2 brave orders left, and so my turn ends, yes.
Awesome. So, this guy needs to make a strength saving throw.
To do what?
20 pass. For restrain?
Oh, it's actually athletics, but rather than just strength, but that's fine. Or sleight of hand, either one.
That's okay.
Same deal, doesn't matter.
Same deal. That's like the same deal for. So, does a 20 pass though?
20 sure does pass. I'm pretty sure. I don't actually remember what the save for my traps is. Let me see.
Maybe double check that.
Against the trap DC. Let me look at that real quick. I'm so sorry for making this take so long, friends. I'm normally better about this. He's going to just save DC, which is 20 pass. You're good.
Yeah. So, the one that was pinned, you can see as like. Well, maybe the burning might have assisted it because the trap got a little bit immolated as well.
That's fine.
Right, great fireball.
As the creature's urge like expands, and then turns towards the closest thing to it, which is you, Sora, and then takes a swipe.
Soft boy, no.
Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Okay, we're gonna roll attack twice then.
Then take lowest damage, please.
27 bludgeoning.
20 what?
Well,
27.
Oh!
that's less than
Okay!
it could have been. I won.
Ouch. Okay. Yeah. So that one.
Okay, I got 24 health left.
Oh God!
Yeah, Sora just like is like following Tanakita, giving orders, and like you get a great like anime turn, and as like he just like turns and looks at a claw coming at him, and like just can't say anything in time, it just bashes him across the face. Glasses go flying off. He hits the ground. He stumbles. I'm fine. I'm okay.
Tanakita, you're up.
I'm gonna pop a pill. A green food pill. So now my strength and con are both +4 in addition to what they normally are. And I'm going to then the one that was right next to me is dead, right?
At least one. Yeah, there's two next to you now because one has just attacked Sora and the other one is still on you.
Whichever one just attacked Sora is the one I want to go punchity punch, and punch them 4 times by flurry of blows in a combo.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Flurry
It's
of
not
blows.
jutsu, it's just who I am.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the 4 attack rolls first because it's gonna make math easier. So I have a +9 with a +4 now, so +13.
That's a lot of numbers.
18 plus 13 is 31 for the first hit.
That's a hit.
6 plus 13 is 19.
That's a hit.
15 plus 13 is 28.
Also a hit.
And then 3 plus 13? 16.
Also still a hit.
Hey! Hell yeah!
That's 4 hits.
Yeah.
Roll me those damage numbers.
Let's get stupid.
Although actually technically I can just let me do this. I gotta
It's
roll.
1d8.
Fucking ruin this guy. He hurt your twink.
Plus 7.
He hurt our soft boy.
Alright. If you beat any one of those numbers, you're gold.
What do you mean?
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Roll my damage.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Walk the fucking Shinku Hadoken his asshole in the fucking face. God damn.
Oops. I don't know what that. Wait, that's plus 73. Oops. No. Sorry.
But you, plus how much?
Plus 73?
Wow. So that's 8 damage.
Oh no.
And then I gotta redo that.
Go ahead.
Plus 12. Flurry of blows. So 20, 28, 48 points of damage.
48 damage!
Punch,
Sit down!
punch.
Don't get back
Wait,
up, sit
no.
down.
Wait, 16 did hit. That's right. Yep. Yeah. So I just get to walloping the one that's attacking Sora because, oh boy.
I feel so
First,
defended
all
right
right. That's dead.
And then, like, if I have any movements, I want to interpose myself between Sora and whichever one is close to us right now.
That's the one that's was closest to you and was recently downed by Hazuki but came back up. So yeah.
Sora is literally just
Positioning myself.
yeah.
Between.
Sora's just flinging himself behind you, just. Oh my.
Do I still feel that weird bad aura?
Yes.
Fuck!
You do in fact get disadvantage. Well, both of you still have disadvantage so long as you're close to this malevolent aura.
All right. I mean, that's fine.
We know where it's coming from?
It's coming from the beast things.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The ones that are closest to you. In fact, when that one beast like ran up close to you, you could feel almost like this just field get much darker. Well, it's dead now, so it's not so bad. All right. All right. This one is going to take take another swing at you. The 17 hit.
No.
Oh, she's so good.
Ah, you just can't handle.
Does a 23 hit?
Can't see. Yeah, that is. Yeah, it hits.
All right, that one hits, I guess.
That's 39.
Roll twice.
Oh, roll second time. You are correct. You are correct. You are correct. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to roll the damage again. What did we get? 25.
Oh,
Much less.
That's
25 is much better.
I like that
Yep.
number more than the number that was 14 points higher than that.
Good plan picking.
Gotcha.
Ah, Jesus, that really helped.
All right.
I have to do map. Okay, there we go. There. Yes. Okay. I'm good. Don't worry,
All right.
guys.
We'll let Hazuki take their turn, and then we'll see about heading out to a break. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hazuki, can I throw items I have as like a bonus action towards, say, Sora?
I'll allow it. Although you're gonna want to like give me some sort of skill check to make sure you're either throwing it in line or that somebody catches it properly. I don't know. You planning on smacking someone in the face with the bottle?
Oh.
Yeah. Fair enough. So I'll take my action first. So we got one beastie in front of Tanikita, and then 3 more closing in. 2 more.
There are 2 more closing in, but you're not sure where they are. They seem to disappear off your senses.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna focus on what I can see then, and I'm gonna hit it with good old. Let's see. I'm gonna make a dragon. Oh wait, hold on. This is a straight line. Tanikita's between me and it. Okay. Moment. Ah, that's not a straight line. Okay. I'm gonna do a fire dragon bullet, which is me spitting out 5 globes of fire at a creature that is within range. And since I have like Jutsu Sniper or whatever, everything's in range. So yeah, make a ranged ninjutsu attack.
Right, go for it.
And gonna be let's roll d20. Assuming.
That's a hit.
All right, and that bad boy is gonna take 56 damage. So that's
14
gonna
damage?
be 14 damage, and yeah, as he throws them, he's gonna start scooping into those firework canisters he brought and throwing in firework powder to each of the bobs of fire jutsu he spits out. So as they stream towards the monster, they are gonna be sparkling green, red, purple, all colors of the rainbow.
All right. Once again, it's the creature in front of Tanikita just lights itself on multicolored fire. It's burning. And you feel like it's regenerating almost at the same pace at which it's burning, but with a final guttering screech. It goes still. And I think now is probably a good time for us to take a break, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel, yeah.
Great. Thanks everyone for sticking around. Don't leave yet. We're still coming back. We're gonna be taking a break and be right back in a couple minutes. So don't touch that dial. Thanks, guys.
Does your computer have a dial?
Welcome back, players. We're here for a hopefully not too scary fight between our team of shinobi and these strange creature things. Something.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and it's the tail end of Hazuki's turn, so...
So,
Motherfuck.
with his closing action, Hazuki, having noticed that Sora just got, like, forehanded by the claw thing, is gonna go, hey, I assume you don't know healing, so here, and flick a blood pill, towards him.
Sora will clumsily just. Thank you.
Stay alive!
So at this point you hear a very loud crack. As a tree across from you, Hazuki, starts to tip over and crash to the ground. From the other side, looks like they went around.
So, wait, is that just, like, cut off me from my friends?
You're fine, but the path that you guys took from the south to north, heading towards the cave, just got.
So they've cut off our retreat.
Yeah.
Damn it, we're cut off.
Fire guy, that's not gonna be a problem as long as we survive.
Understandable.
They
Surviving,
are behind
however.
us. They are behind us now. Yeah, that's bad.
And in a flash, two of them run right up to you, Hazuki.
Oh, they're behind us now. That's bad.
Does an 18 hit you?
For Constitution, let
No,
me.
it's your AC.
Oh,
AC.
AC. My bad. Still dumb. Oh yeah, that 18, that hits.
Oh no.
Oof, okay.
It just barely hits, but it hits all right.
Take 36 bludgeoning damage, I guess.
Roll that.
Oh,
Roll
wait,
that.
I gotta roll again. I gotta
that
roll
again.
again. We'll take the lower one. 24! That saved you
I'm
so hard.
I'm not a healer, but I'm a fucking healer.
Oh.
So a single blurred thing barrels right into your gut. It you see it sort of trip on its way over towards you, and you feel like it lost just a little bit of its force, but it just slams right into your stomach.
Yeah, Hazuki is gonna go reeling back, and is gonna once more find himself wheezing for the second time today, and he's enjoying this one even less than the first time.
Well, that thing lands on all fours and goes at you again.
Oh, sweet Christ.
Does a 16 hit you?
Oh, the 16, I do believe that fails. That fails.
You're good!
Oh,
Alright.
my heart, my soul.
Your soul, you're so good. You're fine. Alright, the second one comes in and barrels towards you.
Great!
21 hit.
Yeah, that hits all right. Oh, boy,
Alright, we
does
roll this
that
twice. 36 is not good. 26
please.
damage to you.
Oh, I'm still alive. Okay, hold on. Calculating points. Oh, that's. Oh. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm not looking good. I'm really not looking good.
Gonna make another pass at you. 21 hits ya.
Oh,
That's-
Lord.
Okay, 21's promising. 19's even more promising.
Down.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
At
All
8
right.
left.
The second one, it hits you right in the chin. There's just blunt force trauma to the snaps your head and you fall unconscious. I'm guessing.
If we're not outright killing me, yes, I am now.
Oh no, you don't.
unconscious.
You never outright die in D&D when you hit 0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's unconscious first.
Am out. I had 8 hit points left.
Ah.
I'm down.
And the two creature things are, well, standing right around Hazuki's unconscious body.
And this was a real great time to talk about, like, man, if we survive this, we're fine.
Oh,
Sora, how are you gonna get the team out of this?
okay, alright, okay. I gotta get Hazuki out of this first. If I can get them open, then... Give me 1 second. I think I have an idea. Okay. Yeah, I have an idea. Sora is going to... He's still, like, behind Tanakita, like, scared of the things that are happening. He knows she's fighting one, and is pretty sure she can knock that one out, hopefully. Really hope you can knock out those other two as soon as you can, honestly. He's going to squeeze her, again, rippling bicep a little bit, just... When you see an opening, go for it, okay? Trust me. And with that, he's going to look and close his eyes and take off running towards Hazuki. I know that's going to mean that I eat reaction attacks from these two guys. I am willing to take that.
Okay. There's the first one. Well, 14 doesn't hit you.
It
so
sure
that's pretty
does. It
good.
misses. Second one.
And 13 doesn't hit you either. You're really fucking lucky is what you are.
Oh, my God.
They
Okay,
both try to
cool.
swipe at you with like claws.
All right.
They miss by inches.
That blows their reaction. I am going to, and I know they go next. So, okay. If I hold my action, if I hold my actual action for them to attack me, and can I also count that as me trying to goad them to hitting specifically me and not Hazuki?
I mean, you could try, but you're not sure how mindless they are.
That's fine. Don't you worry about that. I'm literally just going to throw myself over Hazuki. Fuck it. I'm gonna straddle him. I don't care. We're getting gay in here. I'm gonna straddle him. I'm gonna put my body over him, and then I'm gonna like take the blood pill he just gave me, and I'm going to force that down his throat. You cannot die on me yet. So go ahead and take blood pill healing and get up.
Yeah, you're unconscious now.
Okay, let's see, a blood pill. Man, I'm really wishing I threw you a greater blood pill now.
It's alright, you can take that for yourself next turn.
That's true, that's an option. Also, I gotta subtract 1 blood pill. And that is 2d4 plus 2.
Alright.
6! That's 6 HP! That's
Get up!
6 more than I had.
Get up!
Azuki is gonna, like, raise his head and be like, oh god, what hit me? What are you doing?
Keeping you alive.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna look up and see the creatures. Yeah, okay, I'll take it!
He's going to, like, literally get up and then just, like, shove Hazuki. Just get out of the way now! And I'm going to hold my action for after the creature's turn, because I'm assuming one of these guys goes next.
Yeah, they're going next.
Okay. Which one? Just one of them?
Didn't they both just attack me?
They both
Well, yeah,
just
but
attack
the
you.
round resets, and now there's only 3 of them.
Gotcha.
So I figure it's like one of us each, and then one each of them, right?
Right, sorry, forgot how that worked.
True. Alright, so the one that's still kind of alive and is also still on fire, next to Tanakita, is going to very weakly take a swipe at you.
I just want to clarify, by the way, my hold action condition is I'm holding my action for the condition that one of the 2 people who are hovering over me attacks me.
Gotcha. So the one... 16 definitely does not hit you, Tanakita. Nope. Alright.
I've got my cool ass jacket on.
Big jackets!
Big
And
cool.
it's gonna try for a 21.
That just hits.
Alright, we're gonna
Roll that twice.
along with the 29 damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
And it takes 0!
Kaboom.
You 0.
You do
damage.
He's so
nothing
tanky.
to me.
Get parried, you filthy fucking
Tired of
casual.
this.
All right. Tanikita, is now your turn.
Okay. Yeah, it's been great. I can spend all my calories on just getting big real fast. Because I have to keep hitting with lefty, yes. Okay. So I'm waiting. Was that part of the plan?
Part of the plan.
I am going to wait until Sora's direction comes. And then I'm going to move myself into the best position to kind of attack some of these guys. I know the one's by me that's like just sad and pathetic at this point. But I'd be like more interested in the best position between the other two that are still attacking us. So I'd like to be closer to them.
You think that the one that's on fire kind of can't move? It only attacked you because it's literally right next to you.
Yeah, then
It's still regenerating.
Then I'll go fight the other guys. And by go fight, I mean I'm going to go put myself in a position that has at least one of them accessible, if not.
I mean, they're both right on top of the Hazuki and Sora right now.
Oh,
so.
hi guys.
Hey.
Then I am going to, get in their business. Be like, the fight's up here. Just trying to draw their attention with my force of personality. That's a feat I took.
Okay.
It's not a feat that actually impacts literally anything. It gave me a charisma boost, and I could use charisma instead of wisdom for chance.
Nice. All right.
Because I'm just so great. Fucking awesome.
So if you're gonna hold and you're next to everyone now.
Yeah, I'm going to hold it until given direction to go.
Awesome. All right. So one of them is going to. Both of them are up and not on fire, so they're gonna go take a swipe at Tanikita.
Okay.
First one's gonna take a swipe, 26, but you are also immune, so it doesn't really matter.
Gabonk!
It's just
And
bounce.
it's gonna try again because it's very dumb. And it's gonna
Gabonk!
bonk.
Oh, thank God.
Get gabonked!
The second one is going to go take a swipe at Sora. 11's not gonna hit, but
Oh, it's time! Wait, no, sorry. Second attack. Go ahead. Second attack. It's fine.
Second attack is a 26.
That hits.
And it's gonna do not 31, hopefully. Oh, it does 17. You're goddamn lucky.
How much?
17.
17.
Okay, so that does enough to just about knock me to 0, but not yet, thankfully. I got 6 health left. So I imagine this thing like brings its claw down and like manages to like pierce into like through Sora's armor. You can see a little bit of blood coming through. Sora's going to grab onto this one and grab the one that swung at Tanikita. He'll look up at both of them, look back at Tanikita, and look back at them and just say, when I come out, not yet, and look up at 2 of them. And I'm going to go ahead and take my action to cast my jutsu now, as I'm going to cast Mind Body Clone.
Go for it. I don't know what
I
it does, but I'm assuming you don't need to roll for it.
I do not. What actually needs to happen is I need them to roll charisma saves against my Genjutsu save DC.
Well, that's gonna be fine.
No.
They have -3 under the charisma.
Oh, well, go ahead. Good luck. What you got?
Oh, they better.
11 and a 2.
No,
You did
they
roll
both
with-
fail. So I transfer my consciousness into my into both bodies for a while, and yeah. So okay, so here, I transfer my consciousness into the target's body for 1 minute. They are controlled as if their body is mine, and so yeah, basically they so you'll just see Sora kind of slump backwards a bit as the 2 creatures just kind of look up, one, and then just kind of like start separating, like walking away from each other. One over off on the side and one over here.
Oh.
I mean, they will on their turn at least. It's not their turns. It's not. It's not that they just took their turns, but on their turns, they'll probably start walking away from each other.
Well, it is now your turn, so, or at least Hazuki's turn, so.
You think, boss?
Oh, all right. So we got these two that are walking away from each other. Nikita, you want to take one? I'll hit the other.
Yeah, I guess. Is that what we're doing
Cool.
now?
Is that what we're doing? I guess no one had time to explain a plan to Hazuki. So he's just gonna, seeing the two being made to walk away from each other and realizing that Sora has something to do with this, he's gonna assume there's a reason and focus fire on one. And since looking good, all right, I'm gonna use Dragon Flame Bomb
Go for it.
on one that's closer to me, which is, let's see, it's got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's just say it fails.
Yep, let's go with that, which means it is going to take, let me just double check this real quick, 5d10 fire damage thanks to my refined jutsu.
5d10. Go ahead and roll that.
Doing it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
All right. The first half of your body, that mind that you're in, Sora, collapses. You were already like in an incredible amount of pain in that body, but it's almost like a relief. Like you feel like this sense of just like it's over. And now you only have one body that you're possessing.
I can't believe that terrible, terrible roll worked.
Hey.
That had 2 1s. So now I'm gonna use, I assume, the bonus action just to pop a greater blood pill.
Alright. Go ahead.
So yeah, let's see. Let me remind myself what that does, or how much that is. It's 4d4 plus 4. Yeah, that should do real good.
Awesome. Damn, 14.
That's 14 health back, bitches.
yeah.
Excuse me.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm feeling good.
Love that for you.
All right.
Okay. There are 2 left.
All right, end of the round. Time to get to punch these thing real hard.
I get to walloping with my big punches. No, I clicked around on my sheet and it got weird. Okay. So we're still with the plus 13. I'll roll
Tony
both of
keyed in
these.
time.
So I'm going to punch and then punch.
You know what? Just tell me how it happens.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I punch and then I punch.
Okay, cool.
No, I think she just like once she hears like it's go time. I want to believe that she would probably have been in like a protective pose over these two like collapsed bibbies on the ground, and just like uppercutting the shadow beast that's directly in front of her, and then uppercutting, and then upper kicking, and following through with another kick with a flurry of blows. Bang, 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 bang.
Getting fucking Street Fighter in here. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I just pulled a combo move by button smashing.
Fuck yeah.
And you have effectively pancaked this poor thing. This poor wretched thing. And Sora, you feel your mind get wrenched back into your body.
Oh.
I turn my attention to wherever that other motherfucker is that's still like on fire but alive.
Yup.
That
And it's
last
just
motherfucker.
regenerated its legs.
Oh, that's okay. The round ends, right?
The round is ended.
Well, that's fine, because it's the top of the round. I'm going to go ahead and activate the plan now. As Sora kind of, comes back to himself. He's still 6 HP, very weakened. Just points at the last one. And if you don't mind me flavoring this, I think the flavor it's flavored is like, this thing just like regrew its last limb and is like ready to like start charging again. when you start looking and recognizing that like the bolas that like the kunai racked bolas that went out from the trap all had ninja wire on them and have now pulled tight and are wrapping this thing solid. So like kind of just for a moment to kind of give it like a single moment as Thor kind of looks up at Tanakita and just says, "Now, as I would like to use my final brave order to activate my key plan, which means I can activate a second plan whenever I want to and have it active with my other plans active. So I'm going to activate Flow of Battle. I get to pick one ally, a one Tanakita, and move them up or down in the initiative order. So by moving her up one, she goes before the monsters and now gets to go, well, right now. Go ahead, darling.
I'm gonna turn into a human boulder and roll my way over the top of them.
The on fire thing is going to get smushed.
Yes,
Go for it.
I am going to roll myself up into the human boulder and charge at it. It's currently not looking great, right?
It's restrained. It's on fire. It's definitely on its last legs.
So then it can't get out of my way because it can't make a dex save when it's restrained.
Or can't.
So I just get to smash it. So this will be plus 13. Oh, and 2d12. Okay. Math rocks. Okay, so 8 plus 3 is 11. Plus 10 is 21. Plus 5 is 26. Plus 13 is 39 points of human boulder damage.
You can go ahead and add
bludgeon.
3 more if you'd like, because you remember you have my plus 3 from my bonus I gave you previously. If you want, okay, why not, right?
Yes. Hey,
40
come on,
damage.
camera. Let's work again.
That's like 40 damage, right?
Yeah, is that enough to kill it? If it's not, I can give it
Oh,
more
that's
damage.
way more than enough to
Okay,
kill
cool.
it. You pancake this thing. This thing is there's almost like this comical where it just because it's fleshy, right? So it just flattens itself.
Like that you said fleshy.
It's fleshy and on fire. It's now a literal pancake.
Straight up Looney Tunes to this thing.
Yeah, that's what my character provides. The Looney Tunes of it all.
Sora just
there's
gets up.
there's blood and viscera for obvious reasons, but I'm not going to say what is specifically going on.
I'm
It's squished.
a mess.
There's some squish everywhere.
There's squish.
Stains in my tuning jacket.
I'll wash that for you when we get back to base if you'd like.
Are we going back to base? Does anyone know?
I'd imagine soon. We still have
we have to do that
out.
mission still, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, we did get all of them. Yeah.
Indeed. And Sora is going to immediately draw a blood pill from his own pack and take it, because I need to get some health back as well. As he's looking around, though, he just... He looks over at Tanakita and just says, "You were concerned about me being cryptic earlier, yes?"
Yeah.
Then let me speak plainly. I have been exploring a bit of conspiracy around this war. All of it. When I was with the Pirate Queen, she showed me a soldier infected with some horrendous illness. Corpse. Its entire chakra network replaced with this dark, corroding essence. Its body covered in pattern-like markings, almost like a seal. It looks very much like the way these things function. This soldier was infected not while in the Pirate Queen's possession. This soldier, a coalition of steel soldier, was still active when infected. The coalition knew about this. Let him die.
Hazuki's gonna suck in a deep breath and go, "Oh, this is all getting a lot better than what I was prepared for."
It gets worse. These things are not beast. They are also not human. I wager they were once. That same dark, corroding chakra is likely what did it to them. And I do not think it is an accident they were infected by it. Which sends me to a further point. You mentioned you encountered one Inazuma Sei.
We did?
And you felt a strange, almost malevolent energy coming off of him?
Oh, Hazuki's putting the pieces together. Yeah.
Tanakita is not.
He leans forward. I had my hands on a mission report recently. Not one of ours. One of Heaven's. The details are skim, but Special Forces Detachment was ambushed not too far from here, only months ago. Only one shinobi returned. He reported minor injuries, didn't specify what attacked them, but did say that the most skilled amongst them was a man in the mask of a mouse. That lone shinobi was a Inazuma Sei. If there is some malevolent chakra coursing through him as well, much like with these things, something must have put it there.
Oh. Hazuki is rubbing his stomach, still fighting off the effects of being bludgeoned quite hard, but his brain's starting to work here. Going, mouse mask, you said?
Any of you been to the old theater in town often?
I dipped in a few times, yeah.
There's a... Sorry, go ahead.
A thing to do. I've been at the food stand.
Naturally. I'm sure the delicacies here are wonderful. There is a show currently running at the theater. A retelling of histories. It talks of the old empire of Kaya, before the age of shinobi even dawned. It also speaks of an energy. A dark mirror to chakra, where one is the energy of spirit and nature balanced within oneself to create wondrous effect. This is emotion, anguish and sorrow and rage and pain, avarice and greed and hunger, all turned to a raw, destructive force. Histories call it only the vastness. My theory, as wild and conspiratorial as it may be, is that someone or something is very, very glad this war is happening. It's the world in their eyes could do with an excess of suffering. I can only imagine for what nefarious and horrid purpose. What makes it worse is possible there are those in our very military who are either waywardly misguided or deliberately working with this individual.
Oh. This is all really bad. But if people on our side are in on it, who are we gonna tell about this?
Nobody, for now.
Oh, I guess that is an option.
He looks at Tanakita. Do you understand now why I said to not talk about your summoning contract?
Man, none of that sounds good at all. So I think for Tanakita, she's also like absorbing the fact that this could, like, trying to figure out how this could possibly be true as someone who like is definitely like, I believe in the cause. I believe there are people made for the cause, like me. And I think she's like like it's that crisis of conscience as well as wondering how, like true confusion and a little bit of worry.
I think Sora tries to like again, Sora's a trained courtier. He's pretty good at picking up on emotions. And so I think he like tries to pivot it back towards focusing on like the larger issue and just says like individual instances of someone being taken over by the vastness, say that one with enough anguish, pain, or suffering can cause wondrous effects and horrific devastation across a field of battle or to one's own body. Imagine then if one fueled the vastness with the anguish and pain of an entire war. It could be apocalyptic.
If these things were just a few people or creatures that got filled with this vastness, they had like trucks. Ah, yeah, I don't know. This is a big picture you're painting, but some of the pieces are lining up, and I'm not liking how they fit together.
I understand that my conclusions are not finite, and that, looking again at Tanakita, there are loyalties some of you would feel that may be called into question right now. I am not asking anyone to do anything in this moment. What I am possibly asking, though, in light of recent revelation, is that we abandon this mission. Let us call it a failure, return to base, and mull over. Maybe perhaps gather those who we trust.
Abandoning the mission. Well, I guess. What are we gonna tell the higher ups? We got hit?
Well,
Ah.
just says, well, we are certainly injured, our resources taxed, and we've made no progress on discovering the supply line issue. Let us mayhap take some time to think over this, with a quick rest, and afterwards we can discuss what we're doing. I am not your commander. We're equals here. If any of us feel we should stay, let's see this mission through.
Alright, a short rest first. Yeah. A lot to think over. I'm still really sore.
I think it's too soon to leave just yet. I think recovery here would do us well.
Yeah. Well,
Sound assessment.
luckily, if we do need a fire, they did knock down a tree for us. I'm still running hot on chakra.
Agreed. Some rest
Time
and
of
some
day is
medical
it?
treatment, and I'll be all right. Kanekita, are you all right?
Yeah. A few bruises.
What time of day is it?
It's starting to reach about. Wow, surprisingly, that took a really short time. It's about afternoon now. Late
Oh, okay.
afternoon. Hasn't quite hit evening yet.
Hazuki's gonna glance over towards the fallen tree and go, looks like good shelter. Let's just go up against that real quick. Right, team?
We'll take about 30 minutes from here to rest and recuperate ourselves. We'll use our remaining sunlight to search around and see what we can gather for our actual mission. Then we'll take the night off. After a full night's rest, we'll decide whether or not we continue. I agree with Miss Hanakita here. We shouldn't give up on this just yet. I am simply understandably concerned.
Oh, I am too.
Alright. Well, with that, we'll take it to a quick break. Guys, thanks all of you for hanging around for so long. This is going a bit longer than I was expecting it to. But we'll tune right back in a couple minutes.
Plot! Lore!
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 See you in
Lore!
Yup. Guys, thanks to everyone for sticking around for just a little bit more. Our team has survived their encounter with these creepy creatures, and yes, we'll be diving into the lore. But for now, our team has been taking a rest. They're quite exhausted and also maybe just a little bit battered. I say a little bit like it's not a massive understatement.
We didn't drop to 0 HP, some of us.
We're functional. We're alive.
Yep.
Exhausted but alive.
I think, for the sake of saving us time and everything, as like everyone, like as we're kind of like setting up camp to like rest for a little bit, sort of take some time to just like stop and look at some of the bodies and investigate and see what he can find about things. I got pretty good investigate.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll me some investigate.
Here comes exactly that thing. Also, let me make sure. Oh, actually, whole funny thing is, investigation actually is my thing I use for my intelligence operative ability. So I can't roll below 10 for this. And since I roll below 10, it counts as a 10 automatically, and I have a +8 for an 18.
18. All right. So as you dig through the puddles of gore and viscera, listening to the snapple crack
Snap,
pop
crackle, and
of
pop.
of the flames
So pleasant.
behind you, you encounter something interesting. You pick up something metal. It's a little bit dull. Shined like a plate. It's got a symbol that you haven't seen before.
Not a familiar symbol. I
Can you
wonder
show it to
where I
anyone
would
else?
find this on one of these things. Okay, so run this by me one more time. So I found a plate.
You found a metal plate. It looks like a token, actually.
Okay, a
now you
metal
think about it.
token, a symbol I've not seen before.
You might be passingly familiar with it. If you want to go ahead and roll me some sort of like
History?
maybe not history. More like how much attention were you paying to the various buildings around while you're walking around in Bhutan?
I mean, Sora takes notes on everything he experiences. He keeps a journal and all that, so he definitely.
Sure. Then roll me some kind of thing to see if you can make any connections there.
All right. How about I go with insight?
Sure.
Let's see if I can figure that out. Insight coming up. That's a 14 on the roll. My insight bonus is a +9 for a grand total
With
of
the 23. All right.
That number.
It's fairly
Yeah, okay.
insightful.
Very insightful. So you think back, and you realize that you actually recognize the symbol. This matches the symbol on that large warehouse. I think it belonged to Mai.
Mai was the trader we were working. You all said you were working with as far as the.
Yep.
Hazuki perks up. Yeah, that's the person we made the contract with. Were these her workers?
That might be my assumption.
Either that or they were eaten. When now that you think about it.
Could also be that.
I don't like any of this. Anikita, I know this might not sound great, but if we find anything else out here, I don't think we're gonna make it. We scavenge what we can, and we go back. And we write the higher ups. Tell them they're gonna need to send a bigger force. That it looks like our route got wrecked.
We bring Mai's people back.
Well, Hazuki's gonna look down at some of the ones that have been charred to a crisp. Another one that's been pancaked. Can pick the one that's in the best shape.
I
Tell
say
her
we
the
just
rest.
bring evidence of what happened. You don't need to necessarily show this.
I think that's a fair assumption. He's gonna turn around. I like fire, and I don't even like looking at what's left of these people. It's just wrong.
Before we leave, I'd like to lay them to rest.
You can do
That's a
that.
good idea. As if they've been through enough, whatever these things are.
Any opinions on funeral pyre?
Seems the most efficient given our circumstances.
Right. Tony, could you gather up a few rocks? Make sure the fire doesn't spread. Now, it might not seem like it, but I know a thing or two about fire safety, and I don't want to burn the forest down behind us.
Agreed.
Right. Let's get the bodies together, got a few rocks. I'll do the rest. We can limp back.
I'm going to assemble a few things from my notes. There are still questions I have, both regarding what happened here and my shivers a bit, overall theory.
Yeah. A couple others. I think once we get back, maybe we can talk this out with. Like, Bug Boy, maybe.
It would be nice
Wild,
to see Chizu again. Tsubaki as well.
Tsubaki, first one that came to mind. He's always kind of seemed above this war stuff, so there is something weird going on. He'd be the first person I'd turn to.
He kind of tries to perk up a bit, because Sora's used to trying to entertain people, so he perks up a bit and says, like, agreed. We'll stop back at town, get some rest, and whenever we can, get everyone who's deployed out here to meet up and... We'll go to the ramen stand. All of us. And we'll just talk. No judgments. It's Tanakita. No allegiances yet. We just talk. See what everyone's feeling.
Yeah. I just want to get more info, because something's going on, but I don't know what it is yet. So the more people we get on in on this, the better.
And if I may be honest, as much as it may seem that there are seditious agents within the Coalition of Steel military, the more terrifying prospect of my theory is if I'm wrong.
What happens if you're wrong?
If people in our military, or dare I say even both militaries, are not purposefully fueling a war to help this individual trying to cause more corruption of the vastness, then it's possible that one or both sides are simply being played by him. In such a case, we may be several levels too deep in this plan to turn it back already.
Well, guess that adds a little bit of urgency to everything. Okay, gotta move on then.
If that's everything you guys wanted to say.
I think the last thing, like as they start like walking back, Tanakita will summon Saigon and just not necessarily talk, but just to have like someone who's able to feel what she's feeling right now with her.
Oh.
Just a little empathy caterpillar.
Just sort of like you feel the little nubs of her paws just crawl up your shoulder towards your neck and just kind of like nuzzle a little close to you. Those little soft like, Sagan is, might be a blue caterpillar, but they're also like very soft and very fuzzy.
Pitter patter of her tiny feet.
Oh, is that your friend?
Hello, who are you?
According to my notes, we are best friends, actually. It's right there on my screen.
Got it.
It's in the contract.
Sora does a very formal curtsy and just, Yamanaka Sora, pleasure to meet you.
And it's nice too.
You are adorable.
She'll
She
fight
is
you if
that.
she has to.
can believe that.
Trying to be like compliments. It's not even for me. It's for my caterpillar.
I'm gonna clarify ahead of time before I say this. Sora is flirty with everyone, so don't take this any kind of weird way.
No, I know.
Cool.
But I'm like there is something happening nearby me with affection and kindness, and I'm about to gag. Gotta keep it strange.
Oh,
gotta
it'll make
keep
it worse.
Gotta keep it broy.
As you're talking about, like, oh yeah, no, she's tough to fight if you have to. He just kind of like looks past Sagan to look at Tanakita, like small half smirk on his face, and just, well, yes, adorable things can fight. We all learned that today.
Azuki is just gonna, like, behind his goggles, his eyes are gonna widen. He's gonna be like, whoa. Gonna tuck his face into his coat a bit.
Sir, I'm gay.
That's wonderful.
Hey, I wanted to be as clear as possible.
Sora plucks rings down to like near a tree and like plucks a random like leaf with like a very kind of intricate shape. Just, what do you think of this leaf? Nice leaf, right? Good shape. The colors are nice. It's
Sure.
a very pretty leaf, you'd say, right?
It's leaf.
And very gifty.
And just look at how to keep the very, very deadpan smirk. Do you want to fuck this leaf?
No.
He flicks it. It could be pretty, and you not want to sleep with it.
We needed to be clear. It's like, yep, okay.
Sagan sort of like senses your discomfort a little bit and just spits a very large mass of string at Sora's face. It's like, back off!
Sora just kind of... Oh, this is like that one time in the brothel. And he just slowly looks away.
Hazuki, unable to contain himself, despite the severely bruised ribs and pain and confusion, is going to start giggling uncontrollably from behind the two and go, you know what? Maybe this day isn't so bad after all. We've all learned some things.
Wants to go home, wants to shower.
Oh, we all do. Pat
Just
them
like
both on the
continues
back.
spitting string balls at you. And go home and stay home then!
Just,
Megan, we're kind of gonna need him around for a bit, but ours first.
It's caterpillar spit. It'll be fine. Nice work. It's actually not Sagan that's able to turn me into being like an empathetic person. I turn Sagan into a villain.
I'm just amazed that I didn't even do anything. I was just being nice. Like,
You leave all of this.
I didn't do anything. I was just being nice.
No, and you
No,
you
flirt
like
with me, I
clarified
rebuke
very
it.
well.
Literally, the entire point of the thing was, hey, I'm not flirting. I can just call you pretty as a fact of life, not as like a I'm trying to sleep with you thing.
No.
Oh, that's not how Tony Keto works.
Man.
It's too bad.
Alright, on that note, I think we
Flirting in my Naruto campaign?
How
How
dare.
dare you?
I think we can safely exit today's session. I will say you guys did in fact fail a mission, so I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Mission get failed, it happens. I'm
What?
more
Mission
focused on us
failed.
being alive.
Mission failed successfully.
But
Exactly.
you guys are alive, so you know what? Let's count that as a win. I want each of you to very quickly give yourself so we can get you guys out of here because it's like 12 o'clock and I know I usually try to get you guys out beforehand. So I'd like each of you to once again tell us who you are, who you're playing today, where we can find you on the internet, and let's start off with Corn Dog.
It's me, Corndog McGraw. You can find me on the internet at Corndog McGraw. And you can also see my face and me say stuff on Saturday over on Nat 20, where we will be playing a Call of Cthulhu one-shot in the spirit of Halloween. It's gonna be some pretty Stranger Things vibes. Come hang out. I'm going to be the lady equivalent of Eddie Munson.
Wow.
So we're gonna get fucking weird. It's gonna be great. Otherwise, you can catch me next Wednesday here on. Is it next Wednesday? No, it's a few Wednesdays from now. Come on, ignore that. Will be on Nat 20 again next Thursday, where I play in Queen's Gambit. It's the Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Or no, All Hail the Queen. Sorry, is what I play in, and it's the Dragon campaign from D&D. The one with the big 5-headed dragon.
It's a good campaign. It's real good.
Good. We've been going on almost 3 years, so there's a little bit of content if you want to catch up. Great.
Awesome.
Over to Jesse.
Right, so I'm Jesse. I play our dumb fireworks, increasingly naive and more moody fireworks boy, Hazuki Uzumaki. And you can find me bouncing around on our Discord, where I will occasionally comment, and here, and maybe on more campaigns in the future. We'll see.
If that means it's me to finish it out, right?
Yup.
Yo, what's going on, internet? It's Young Foxy, aka Big Foxy, also known as your favorite Fox Phillies finest. You can follow me on Twitter sphere at Foxy Eternal. That's FOXXII. Eternal spelled the way it normally is. I dunk on right-wingers. I slay fascists. I have a great time doing it. And I also give you threads about games that I'm thinking about writing and or running. Next place you'll see me on the internet is right back here in a little bit. You'll notice that both of my campaigns are kind of both on a bit of mini hiatus. With the Will is moving to a monthly schedule as we sort of readjust and get our cast in a more focused format where we can give you more potent episodes. But if you're worried about not having your dose of Digimon wholesome content every 2 weeks, you will definitely have other things to look forward to, as we're going to give you lots of behind the scenes things, including journal logs from our characters, out of character interviews, and other great things that I have coming for you. So look forward to that very soon. Otherwise, you'll see me in another 2 weeks. You will know that we had a week off this week, but in the next week, you will see, 2 weeks from now, you will see me right back here on the Lights Roleplay for the return of Stardust Ghosts, our Mechton Zeta mecha campaign full of military action, BIPOC femme awesomeness, romance, fuck tons of flirting, and the occasional bit of Darby screeching into her microphone. It's fantastic, actually. And if you haven't caught up with that, then go ahead and watch the episode before, because that campaign is pre-recorded and gets episodes dropped ahead of time. So look forward to that. Otherwise, you're gonna see me in places. I'm in Nat 20. I'm over on Nat 20 Roleplay for Wild Space Awaits this Sunday. Actually, it's a D&D campaign with some great people. I'm also hanging around other places. You'll see me over on Glaz's channel soon, doing some masks over there. Look forward to that. And I don't know. I'm done talking. I talk too much, so I'm out of here. It's been great. Y'all are awesome. Michelle, take it away.
Alright, and I guess that leaves me. Hi, I'm Michelle. I played everyone else in this game, which was mostly monsters, to be honest. So, you know, fun times. Also, I'm glad I didn't accidentally kill you guys, but also I shouldn't need to try hard to kill you guys, so we'll see about that.
You nearly got Hazuki.
Anyways, you can find me in 2 weeks, actually, for the Alliance of Heaven round of... Yes, I know you guys are not fans, but the Alliance of Heaven need to have their go.
Fucking nerds.
Yup.
Sorry.
All right. I mean, damn.
Having scrubs.
Those scrubs. Well, we'll
Lights
see.
of
We'll
Steel.
we
Only
shall.
one true alliance.
You'll also find me here.
Oh, listen. Sorry, Michelle.
No, it's all good. We're all good, because literally the only other thing that I'm in right now, I think, is Stardust Ghosts, actually. So, same with Kit. We'll see, guys. Thank you for sticking around and hearing this out, and also staying around for so late. We love you. You guys are all amazing. My wonderful players who are amazing, and also my wonderful people who actually watch. I don't know what you call them. Viewers.
Audience
There we
members.
go.
Viewers, something like that.
I can English. It's
People sit around and watch us do things, I guess.
late. Nerds. Alright. Take us out, kid.
All right, let's get out of here. Have a good night, y'all.
Sleep good,
Bye.
Love you. You guys are all amazing.